Hello first graders, it's Miss Wilson and today we're going to be learning jump roping. After today, I want you to be able to say that you can safely jump rope to a steady beat all by yourself and safely. So, these are a privilege to be able to use, so let's make sure we're using them safe. You're not going to want to be close enough to hit anyone, so everybody in your own space, let's do this and make sure we're not hitting anybody. At all times, you're going to be wanting to hold on to both ends so it doesn't fly off and hit anybody else. And again, we're going to be keeping our personal space. So, to start off, you're going to have both ends of the jump rope in your hand, one end in your right hand, one in your left hand, and it's going to be at hip width. We're going to have our legs, our knees at a slight bend, and our eyes facing forward. Also, it's important to know that it is a movement within our wrists. So we do move our arms, but the rotation is mostly in our wrists. So if you're gonna start with the rope behind you and swing over your head. Remember, soft bend in your knees, keep your eyes forward, and watch my wrists as they're rotating. So we're gonna wanna practice this. And this is the basic jump roping movement. Eyes forward, knees bent, and your wrists rotating. After we master that skill, we're gonna wanna challenge ourselves because challenges are good. So, the first challenge we're gonna do is single versus double jumps. I'm gonna split up the whole class. I'm out of breath. I'm gonna split up the whole class. And everybody's going to be doing different stations, so don't worry, you'll get to practice all of these skills. So, the first one is just jumping once per swing. So, just your regular jump rope. Now, this next one is even a challenge for me. It's totally okay if you guys don't get all the challenges, but you're going to try and jump twice in between each wrist rotation. So. Okay, so just like that, remember, keep your knees bent and keep going. The next one is going to be switching legs. So when you're at this station, one partner can start out on their right leg, one partner can start out on their left leg, and we're going to do 2 jumps in between. And then when we say switch, other leg, we're doing the same cues, but just switching legs. Then, the third challenge on this station. All right guys, so now we're gonna be doing the trick station. This is probably the most difficult station, but as I said, a challenge is always good. So, the first challenge is gonna be a crisscross. So, we're gonna do the same thing, and then we're gonna cross our arms. Cross, we're gonna make X's in front of us. It's very hard and it will take a lot of practice, but again, we're gonna try. It's hard when you're doing the trick, but keep your eyes forward, keep your wrists moving, but then you just flick, flick, scoop, and go. Now the next, I'm still practicing this, but it's a jump with a swing to the side. So again, we're gonna start off jumping, and then we're just gonna swing to the side. So, again, same jump, move your wrists, eyes forward, slight bend in the knees, but we're gonna, on this one, really make sure you're not close to one of your partners so you don't hurt someone, because these hurt really bad if you get hit with them. Now, the next is a rhythm jump. So at this station, there will be a radio playing music. There will be 2 different songs, one with more of a steady beat. So something more like this. You might have to do a double jump in between, just depending on the beat, but you and your partner can figure that out. And then one that might have a faster beat. So moving like this, a quicker wrist rotation, more up on your toes, and quicker. And then you and your partner can have a discussion on which one you thought was harder. And then the last station is still a challenge, but the whole class is gonna come together and we're going, actually, just kidding. Before this, we have another partner jump. So you and your partner are gonna be far enough away from each other that you won't hit each other. One activity, you'll be facing them and try and be synchronized. So have your jump ropes hitting the ground at the same time, your arms in the same spot. Again, at a safe distance, but trying to be entirely in sync with them. And then the next is you're gonna be coordinating jumps. So when I go like this, when my jump rope's in the air, theirs should be on the ground. And you guys are gonna wanna be. The last challenge, we're all gonna get together as a class and do kind of a Dutch jump roping style. So it's gonna have 3 people total, and they're gonna be swinging the jump rope for you. So the only cues you need to focus on are the bend in your knees and your eyes forward. And your partners are gonna work together to move the wrists to make the jump roping happen. 1, 2, 3. Just like this. Okay, good. If you get nervous, tell your partners it's not gonna work out and we can keep practicing regularly. Thank you.